Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we're gonna learn the basics of command line, and for that we are gonna use the software which is known as Git Bash. Okay, so here we will learn the basics of the Git Bash, like how to make the directories using command line, how to make folders using command line, how to open any software, how to remove any software, or how to navigate throughout the system through Git Bash. Alright, so without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so for the command line we need a software which is called Git Bash. So first we will download it from the Chrome. So open Chrome and just type Git Bash and press enter, and here you can see the download link of the Git Bash from the official website. Click on it, right now I'm using Windows, so I will click on Windows. If you are using Mac, click on Mac, and for Linux you can click on Linux, but right now I have Windows, so I will click on Windows, and after some time my download will get start. It will take some time, so I will be back when it will get downloaded. Okay, so now our Git Bash has been downloaded. To install, click on it, say yes, click next, remain it as default. It's up to you, you can change the location as well, but right now for the time's sake I'm just making it default right now. I want additional icons on my desktop. Click on it and just next, yes, next, and next. Make it as a default until unless you know about these features. Install. So until this install, I'm going to close this. It will take some seconds to install, and after install we will start our command line coding. Perfect, now it has been installed. So launch Git Bash. So this is the screen your Git Bash is gonna look like. So before moving to the coding part, I'm gonna introduce it as a layman language. Right now you're seeing the basic version of Git Bash. It has GUI as well. Now in Windows we have a terminal. It is same, you can say it is the same as terminal, but with more features. You can customize things more in Git Bash. It is also in command line. Git Bash is also command line. So why we are not using terminal? Because it has not that much features which has Git Bash. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna learn is the cd command. Cd command is, if I type cd and desktop, and I just press enter, as you can see here, after min.gw there is written desktop. It means we are on desktop right now. It says the location where we are in our whole system. So right now we are at desktop. So how can I say we are at desktop? We don't know, it is just written over here. So to confirm this, I will use one more command, which is ls. Ls means a list. It will give you the list consisting all the elements, files, folder which is having in the desktop folder. So as you can see here, we have many folders as well, like Android, Blender, Bootstrap, Eclipse, and here as well. To confirm this, the list is having the element which is inside the desktop. There is Android, Blender, Bootstrap, Eclipse, and we can confirm it from here. Okay, so we have learned so far two commands. cd is more like if you want to move to another folder, right? And let's suppose, okay, we are on desktop. So in the desktop we have file this ex1. So let's suppose I want to go inside of that folder. So what we will do, we just type ex and the name of the folder, which is ex1, and just press enter. Now you are, as you can see here, we are in the desktop, and inside of desktop there is a folder called ex1, and we are in the ex1 folder. And if you type ls list command and then click enter, now here you can see the call.js, greet.js, index.html, these sort of files are in the ex1. to confirm it, let's just open ex1 file. So here you can match. We have cal.js, here cal.js, we have greet.html, we have greet.html. So here we have learned two commands. cd is for if we want to go to another folder, and ls is the list, which list or the number of files and folders, or any software having in that folder. Okay, so also I have made a cheat sheet of the git bash, which I will give the link in the description, so that from where you can download it. So let's move on to the third command, which is again cd dash dot dot. Okay, so cd, what it means? It means earlier we are using cd desktop, cd ex1 to move on to the next folder, right? Now in .cd dot dot, it means we want to go back to one folder. Okay, like right now we are on ex1. What if I want to go back to the desktop? So simply I will type cd dot dot. What it will do, it will get back one step back from that folder, and I will press enter, and as you can see here, now we are again on desktop. And if I again type cd dot dot, now I am on the root position. It means where we have started. Alright, so here we have cd dot dot. Now right now I will just make the files and folders on the desktop, so I am on the desktop right now. Okay, so the next thing is to create folder. To create folder, we have mkdir. So what it means? It means mk means make, dir means directory. It means make directory. So make directory, I have command, write the code mkdir and abc. So what it will do is to make a folder which is named abc in the desktop. Okay, and what if I enter it? What it will do? Yes, it created a folder on desktop named abc. Let's suppose I want to make a folder of my name, Harsh. So what it will do? It will make a folder named Harsh on the desktop. Alright, so here we have make directory command. So the next, it's for the folder. Now I want to create a file. Let's suppose I want to create index.html. Okay, so how will I create that file? So to do that, it's a command called touch index.html. Remember that if you want to create a file, you have to specify the extension of it. Here we have a .html file. It means it has extension of HTML. If you want to create a text file, you need to make the extension txt. If you want to make a program file of Python, then you have to make the extension .py. So right now I'm just making the random extension, which is .html. Let's go with the basic. So I will type just txt. I'm just making a text file. So the main command is here is touch. Touch will create a file. Make dir was making a folder, and touch is making a file. So here we will type touch index.txt or abc.txt. So what it will do is it will create a file. So what if I enter it? What it will do? Guess it. Okay, you might have guessed it right. Perfect. It has created a file of index.txt file on desktop, as we were on the desktop, so it created that file on the desktop. Okay, hope you got it. So the next command is remove. So it is like what if I want to remove the file or any folder? So let us example, here I have index file. What if I want to delete it? I don't want these kind of file in my system, which I don't use. So we have a command for the file, which is rm space index, the name of the file, dot rtf. So what it will do, it will remove that file. So click enter. Okay, so I misspelled it. It is rm index.txt. The full name is index.txt. So enter this and your file will get removed. Awesome. It is for file. If you want to remove any file, then you have to apply remove r, which is rm, and index.txt, which is the name of the file. And what if we want to remove any folder from the system? So for that we have remove, which is rm -r, and the name of the folder, which is abc or hersh. First I will remove abc. So here we have rm -r and abc. rm -r space abc, what it will do, it will remove the folder from the desktop which has a name of abc. So after enter this, it will remove. Again, if I want to remove this, just type rm -r and the name of the file, which is harsh, and press enter. So it will remove simply. So here we have learned two command: remove file and remove folder. So the next thing is, what if I want to I have a lot of file and folder as well. Like right now I'm creating a folder. Like I have a folder, let's say abc. I made a mistake, dir abc. Yes, I created a folder, and inside that folder abc I have created a file like touch.abc.txt and touch.def.txt, and one more file, touch like hersh dot txt. Perfect. So if I made a list of it, then we have 3 files: abc, def, and hersh. What if I want to remove all the files from the abc folder, and the whole thing is I want to remove abc folder, because now I don't need abc folder. So what I will do, I will go, first of all I will go back from that folder. So for that I will apply cd dot click enter. Now I am on desktop. So what I will do, I will go again to that file abc, and here is a one command which will remove all the file from the within that folder, from that folder, which is rm and star. In the rm dot if earlier we are applying rm dot txt dot text dot txt, abc dot txt. So by doing that method we need to remove the file one by one, but by applying rm space star, it will remove every file at once. So if I click on this, it will remove all the file in abc section. So now if I do ls, so there is no file, so it's showing me blank. So now you know the command line, the basic command lines of the git bash. So what we have learned about cd desktop, cd get back and make directory, how to use touch, how to remove files, how to make folders, how to remove folders, how to remove all the files from the folders as well. And in the last we learned how we can know the location of the system, like where we are in the system. So that's all for this video. Hope you like it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.